What's up, my ponios? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here. As the title suggests, guys, we're going to be going over a pair of cases from the folks at Spigen. Now, this is their Tough Armor brand of cases. They have a million different types, but I wanted to go ahead and do a simple comparison here because I've been sporting for a while here now the Commuter from OtterBox. This is on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I also have on the iPhone 14 this Horween leather case from Nomad. This does provide some drop protection, which is good, but you know, when you're out and about, when you're at a place where you don't necessarily want to show off so much, you want to have that protection in the event that it falls. You let your kids borrow it, you need to put something on there, and I put the OtterBox on and I like it. However, I want something that's a little bit more affordable in my price range that also provides you some good protection there. With that said, let's go ahead now and jump into the unboxing. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased these with my own money, but the links will be down below, affiliate links that do help out the channel, so be aware of that. With that said, let's jump right into it. The boxing experience is pretty straightforward. The cases here from Spigen, this is the Tough Armor for the 14 and the 14 Pro Max, are pretty good. Let's go ahead and take the cases off of the iPhone and swap them out for the respective cases from Spigen. Spigen does a great job providing you very high quality yet affordable cases, and that's something that I appreciate. Going into it here, the unboxing is very minimal. It's just cardboard. You can recycle it. A little bit of plastic here, and also a little bit about their company. Interesting. That's really interesting. So there's a hole in the center, which I didn't realize, to show off the Apple brand, which is cool. It's a little bit lighter than I thought, but it still seems to be pretty enough robust to be able to provide you that protection, as well as, it actually looks pretty good. I like it. Showing you here a little bit of the difference between the OtterBox. They both have the TPU and polycarbonate material, as you can see, kind of two-tone here. You've got the rubber, and then you got the hard plastic on the back of the Spigen. The OtterBox has similar kind of thing. I couldn't get the black one for some reason. They only had the green, which is kind of funny. There's the OtterBox there with the hardened plastic, showing you the Spigen Tough Armor. Okay, let's go ahead and take them apart here and show you the different pieces of the Tough Armor. It looks like here you can peel it off like that. Oh, interesting. Right from the camera module, it grips onto the edges, and it kind of just peels off like that from the back. On the 14 here, similarly, you can kind of just peel it off. It's got these little points that it makes contact with, and then it ultimately grabs on to where the power button is. Interesting. Giving you a close-up here, it's got Magsafe compatibility, so you can see the little anchor point right there, as well as the Magsafe around. Now, it does have a little bit of poor manufacturing, that I would say, because they're trying to focus on this lifestyle piece, adding a little stand here. It doesn't give you the full magnetic coverage. I don't know about that. It's hardened plastic. It provides you a little ring around your camera. Same thing on the 14 Pro Max. You can see. And it also cuts off the Magsafe as well. Too bad. Looking at the case here, this looks like to be, it's got two different feels here. You've got a softer maybe TPU right here in yellow. That's spongy. I like that. That's almost like a memory foam. I take that back. But then the black is the hardened material. It's probably a TPU. It's very flimsy, but it looks pretty good. I'm intrigued. I'm actually intrigued here. Let's go ahead and place the phones in their respective cases, and then we'll clip on the hardened plastic there. This is what it looks like without it. Where did my other iPhone go? There it is. The iPhone 14 and 14 Pro Max. So the button here, this whole piece right there is the button. That's the button. And then here's the volume rocker. It is nice and clicky. You still get that clickiness, but very interesting design here. You have the cut out here for the do not disturb, the IO on the bottom. You do not have a wrist strap, which is fine. Let's go ahead and place on the plastic here. Pretty straightforward, fits into the grooves. You'll hear it click. With the TPU material, it sometimes doesn't really want to stick right here. It doesn't really want to stick. But it does grab around the edges. Just make sure that's pushed up against it. And that's nice. You've got the high impact areas right here on the corners. On the edges here, it's nice and grippy. It does add maybe, I don't know, maybe an 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch all the way around. It does raise up against the screen so that when it falls on its face, it's not going to be scratching. I forgot about the punch out again. There it is. There's your Apple. It's right there. Camera module. I really like the color here. It does match the midnight black or whatever color I picked, midnight, for the phone itself. There are some flaws here. Like, it doesn't like properly attach to the TPU just because it's a softer material, but it's good nonetheless. It's a very affordable piece here. It's got a nice little stand to be able to place it down on your table. I think you can do landscape. Can't really do landscape. Yeah, I would venture to guess that it's not meant for that. It's mainly meant for that. You can hold it up. It's got a nice 45-degree angle. I think they made a big problem. I think they made a big mistake here by including this. Not a lot of I don't think the difference between the Magsafe compatibility here and the kickstand was really well worth it. Placing it on here, it still seems to connect well, but you do have this edge right here that is problematic. I'm attaching the Apple Magsafe case or the power bank to it, which is fine. Looking at it here, it's got some vibe to it. I like it. I wish the yellow accent maybe went on the inside of it. I almost forgot to attach it here to the Pro Max. Straightforward, same kind of a gig. You've got the Apple symbol. It all looks really good. There it is. Look at that. I like it. Showing you here that this is MagSafe friendly as well. I like that. Not too bad. Alright, my Pugnos. Well, that about does it here. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. I like the Tough Armor. Very robust. I like the two different materials here. It's going to prevent droppage. You know, it's going to help provide you that protection and comfort. I think it's an all-around good product. For the price point, I think it's well worth it. A little bit different here. I think they made a couple of mistakes here in the engineering, adding that little flimsy, you know, stand. I don't think it was worth it. I think you should have had a uniform feel here and maybe had an accent yellow because the backside was yellow. But it is a nice, tough case. I like the Tough Armor. With that said, guys, the links will be down below in the links in the description. Product pricing, availability. Not a sponsored video. I did purchase these with my own money. Check it out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.